Toastmaster Srishti, because both of them are college mates. So Toastmaster Jaspal is a management student. He has done his BBA and is currently preparing for CAT. Toastmaster Jaspal Singh. Can I just request everyone sitting at the back seats to please occupy a seat in the front so that the visibility of this. Ma'am, I can see you standing. There is a seat taken here.
I have one question. What is the time limit for this model?
10 to 15 minutes.
10 to
10 to 15 minutes. Ready? Alright. So as you all know that the Humorous Speech Contest is almost upon us, and well, one reason why I think that I thoroughly believe this to be my very favorite contest, because well, I feel that even here at Toastmasters, some of us do feel trapped inside what we are, because we can't express who we truly are. So anyone who feels the same way, anyone who shares that, be honest. Alright, so quite a few of us. So this is again why I just mentioned that I really love the Humorous Speech Contest, because whoever you are, you can make it a little more funnier and then present it to the world and feel a little more expressed. And since I have worked through my competent communication manual very thoroughly, I know how to use figuratives. So my true personality is this. And I will wear it all this time. It won't go up. So this is me. And this is how I'll stay all this while, because I really believe that in the Humorous Speech Contest, this is what you get to do. Everyone on the same page? Yes? Well, I was looking for tidy whities, but they did not make it to my size. So not an issue. Anyone can read this screen, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So how to craft a humorous speech? First step is to know the competent communication manual throughout very thoroughly, starting from project 1 to project 10. Every objective should be crystal clear in your mind. Anyone who's not very confident about that? Madam Comedian? Anyone else?
I haven't got mine.
Okay, so in time you'll get. So the contest will be around the next month, so by the time you will be there. And so the objectives start from, officially objectives start from project number 2, that is organize your speech, then get to the point, how to say it, body language, vocal variety, and so on and so forth. So I request you to know your manual inside and out, how to pursue each and every of those objectives. That is the first step of every speech that you will be delivering here in Toastmasters. So be very thorough with it. That is the most I can emphasize that on. So I've divided this module in 4 parts, and the first part is how to select a topic. Obviously, the biggest challenge with a humorous speech is to select a topic. So how do we go about that? Relatability. This is the first one. Now, as Amandeep gave a speech today, it was relatable, it was humorous. And why was it relatable?
Everyone
Exactly. So you can choose something that that everyone sort of faces in the audience. So that is going to help you with the relatability part of your speech. How many of us know Pallav? And how many of us know this gentleman here? Yes. So he is the 2016 champion of Humorous Speech Contest that is held in our district, and he won. And this is one clip from his speech where he shows something, he speaks about something that is very relatable to us, and that is Toastmaster Pallav Verma, who is now our district director.
Toastmaster Pallav Verma asked me, "Hello, Dave. Why did you join Toastmasters?"
You see, he's chosen a topic that is very relatable, and he's used his body language in a very effective way to communicate that relatability to all of us. So we'll get to the body language part, but from the topic part you can see, and his speech was titled, "Why Not to Be a Toastmaster." So I urge you to go on to YouTube and just listen to his whole speech. It's amazing, trust me, and you'll love it. The second one is sympathy. Again, as Amandeep in his speech said, what also made it relatable that we also sympathize with him. That, oh, I know, my first day in IT was also the same. I had to wake that guard up and I had to do all of that. So you can choose a topic that also helps you to sympathize. For example, for my humorous speech, chose a topic about my name. How my name means nothing. So that is how my speech goes about, and I think the charter members of this club have heard this one.
Yeah.
The next one is challenge. Now, I won't explain this. I just directly skip on to the clip, and all the charter members who were there with us in the first 2 to 3 meetings, please raise your hands. Oh, you were there, because it's you. Anyone heard that? I had seen him somewhere. So his speech starts with, if you can make your girlfriend mourn, you are a gentleman. And then he proceeds to say that in the dead of the night, he covered himself with a blanket, and then his mother came into the room, and then his girlfriend moaned. His mother took off the sheets and she said, "I knew you were on your phone." So what Vaibhav did there was he challenged the stereotype, and he wanted us to think in a certain way, and after a minute or two of his speech, he just changed that. The tables turned and the whole speech became not about something really unparliamentary to something really, really funny. And this is again also on YouTube. You can get to his link and hear it. I would have shown you the whole thing, but the voice again is not very clear. The next one is get personal. You can obviously share a very personal story that had happened to you, a funny incident, anything that is yours, original. The next segment is actually building the speech. So how do you go about this? How do you organize it? Any ideas? Any suggestions? Vero? So to incorporate humor, what Toastmaster recommends, also it appears in the Humorously Speaking Advanced Manual, is this technique that you start out by using an anecdote in the opening and then in the conclusion. Then you start by building jokes in the middle so that the overall tone of the speech turns out to be a little humorous and light-hearted. So we start with the opening, make a joke in the opening, then we go to the conclusion, we end with a joke, and then we use the middle part to make more jokes, and then we rewrite and edit it again and again. So this is how Toastmaster recommends how we will, but it's obviously up to you how you want to go about it, since I think Reza would have used a different approach since he's looking at it. The next part is the most important part, Project 5, Project 6, Project 7, Project 8 of the Component Communication Manual, the delivery part. So let's go a full circle. So how many of us heard Dhananjay Hitarachi's speech, I see something in you. Yes. So it starts with that and it ends with that. Yeah. So his speech goes from I see something in you, I see something in you, I see something in you. So it goes around in a full circle. Right? So this is how your speech should be, and it's also called the concept of being a rounded speech or roundedness in a speech. Yes, the same is motioning. So yes, it should start and end on a similar or something on the same sort of a joke or on the same lines. The next one is timing, and this obviously refers to your comic timing in the sense that you should know when and where to craft what sort of a joke and how it's going to be really effective. It's pretty self-explanatory. You need to pause to make the most of your speaking time. Because when you keep on continuously speaking, people don't really understand sort of. The next one is laugh time or last time. So one reason why most of the contestants lose out on the humorous speaking contest is because they do not let the audience laugh. They continue with their speech. So you have to anticipate beforehand that when you deliver a speech to a larger audience, there will be a lot of laughter and you have to pause for more than 5 to 7 seconds. So you have to factor in that time, or it's going to be your last time since you will go overboard. Be a dead time. Yeah. So this means you do not have to laugh at your own jokes, basically. So when you do crack a joke, and I'll show you this how it really works out in the real life situations, this really matters because when you do laugh at your own joke, it sort of breaks the connect with the audience. So this is a speech this is an international speech, not a humorous speech still. It's by Josephine Lee. It was delivered last year, and everyone is nodding their head and they know this speech. So all of the 3 or 4 points that I mentioned earlier, keep in mind those points and listen to Josephine.
There's only one person I could count on when I needed help. I called Jenna, and she said, "Ah, fine. I will be there." Now, what I'm about to tell you is a true story. An Asian and a blonde walked into a gas station. We had no idea what to do, but Jenna still...
So this was Josephine, and if you saw, she was not laughing at her own joke. She was using her body language so effectively. She used the stage so well. She traveled and she made use of different stage points. So she defined her car, a station where her friend Jenna was. So you need to do all of that. Again, a Project 5 objective. This is something that you should cover up in your competitive communication. This is the most difficult part, making it really funny. So, callback. Anyone wants to explain what callback is? His heart looks confident.
I just think that you might have referred to some incident and then you would have left it on an anticipatory note and then cleared that what it actually was.
Exactly as Siddharth said, and I think since you're sort of like, I will not explain it. Speech title. Okay. So this is an interesting part that you can start creating humor even before you do get onto the stage. This is a speech title of Aaron Beverly, who was again an international speech contest champion, who was 3rd, I think. And his title is "Leave a lasting impression, use as few words as possible, and strive with every fiber of your being to avoid being the type of person who rambles on and on and on with no end in sight, more likely than not causing more listeners to sit and think to themselves, oh my goodness, can somebody please make this stop?" This was his entire title, and it's 57 words. So even before he was on stage, the contest master reading on the speech, title. He created humor, and when Aaron did step onto the stage, everyone knew that his speech is going to be a humorous one. So do again go on to YouTube, listen to his speech, it's very good. Build characters and personalities. I would explain, and I would let Kanan Gill explain this one to you.
No, I went to a particularly hardcore driving school because we had a mock test for a learner's license. And yeah, I'll tell you some of the questions. Question 1. If a policeman stops you, how should you feel?
Look at his facial expressions.
Multiple choice. A. Proud, B. Humiliated, or C. To correct behavior in future. How should you feel to correct behavior? There is a feeling that starts with you. And how do you feel, sir? I'm feeling to correct behavior in future. I'm feeling in future behavior correct. Future feeling in behavior too. I won't drive. I'm sorry.
So look at his creative brilliance. So he's taken a sentence and he's given it a personality. So you can do that. You look confused. So he's given a